Hello everyone, how are you going? And welcome back to Mini Motorways, where we're going to be checking out the weekly challenge. Now this one is going to be on LA, but all weekly choices are upgraded double. That is very nice. Some colors of destinations are always circled, less nice, but motorways require road tiles is definitely just the bottom tier right there. So let's just see how far can we possibly get when we're just going to be sapping up all our road tiles into motorways. Well, so far it's certainly not too bad of a start because it's nice and close, and that just means that I can conserve my road tiles. Honestly, even if I was to get 3 or 4 motorways, that can just really get you, especially on LA when I just know that dark blue and green are just going to be taking all of them. Wow, well, did I seriously make it through an entire week with not having a second spawn? I guess that is true. In a roundabout? Yeah, I guess a roundabout, but everything is doubled. That is right, 2 roundabouts. And so look, even though virtually everywhere is blocked up at the moment, there are still a couple of spots, and so I'm surprised that it hasn't gone and spawned it in yet. Where is this thing? I mean, maybe as the map just continues to expand, there we go. It was just trying to just give itself a little bit more room because of the borders. There we go. Now, geez, it's just going to absolutely pile it on, I'm sure. But I didn't even notice, but that makes total sense. It's always a starting color that is one of the big businesses, but we're cruising along. At least red isn't, and then now also light blue isn't either. That is not too bad, but I will have to use my one and only bridge for now. But one of the options is a bridge, and that is fantastic because that means I get 2. So yeah, I think that bridge can actually afford to stay in there because I won't be needing that one back. Not if it continues on this train. I was literally about to just go, I don't want anything to be spawning right and pinching that light blue line, but I guess that is just dark blue in a nutshell, isn't it? Okay then, okay, I guess I could do motorway, I can't do motorway, I don't have one yet, but how do I want to be doing light blue and dark blue at the same time, especially because it is already a big business? Alright, just chill out. At least I've got the bridges for you, and I guess I'm just going to, for now, inject you straight onto there because I need to get you guys going. Look at that, everything is popping off red as well. Is there any better way to be taking red around? I think maybe if oh my goodness, that is so many buildings in 1 week. Chill out for a second. I mean, at least I now have 2 motorways, but let's just pause it and just figure what is going on here. That was insane, especially how crowded it all is. Honestly, I think immediately I'm just going to be using one of my roundabouts with a motorway attached to it, get rid of you and then red, and everyone can just swap around a little bit. Well look, I certainly wouldn't say that the entire map is looking too messy, but it has also gone through quite a few iterations at under 200 points, and so I'm just hoping that this entire trend does not continue, because if I have to continue just to swap everything around every 2 seconds and just use all the infrastructure that I'm being given all the time, even being doubled, then that's going to be a problem. That is actually a major question, because do I need that many roundabouts, especially when I can get 60 road tiles, which could make a massive difference, like 20 road tiles when I'm coming to just do my motorways? I mean, I've still got 50 and I've already used 1, so yeah, I guess 40 is still a lot. Well, after all my smack talking about green just spawning on the other side of the map, I guess I would definitely take that, just spawning both on the right. No motorway needed, just a bridge, which I have. Lovely. Well, 2 bridges or 2 roundabouts, honestly, with the current setup that I've got with 3, 1, 73, and 0, I will be taking those for sure. And then 40 more road tiles, already up to 113, with obviously only 1 motorway in, and that can just suck it up. But let's just see, how many does it take to go from one corner of the map to the other? It takes not that many. Well, okay then, that middle red has upgraded, which means that that 1 house will not be enough, but to be fair, it is spawning a few more people around, and actually a few more people that are in fairly decent and convenient locations. Geez, with those 2 right there, that is certainly just both ends of the spectrum catered, but even though it's only 20 road tiles, to turn down 2 motorways in 1 week, no way. Another light blue, I just do not have that many, come on. I mean, especially when you go and spawn them right there. I mean, even though I did go ahead and block up this area, I would love it if just a few more came and spawned right here, because then I wouldn't even, well, I would still have to use a bridge, but I could just go straight like that, avoid dark blue entirely. Looking around though, I can feel that light blue is starting to struggle. There are just a few too many pips that are constantly there. It's not like cars that are just on their way over and they get cleaned up. No, they're just constantly there, and that's because I've only got, well, what, 2 buildings or 2 houses per building. In the meanwhile though, I would definitely just have to be dealing with yellow, which to be honest has just been on the slow burn, just slowly just pulling people into the top right, and honestly that's pretty easy. It's not even a bridge. There we go, like I said, straight on down. I guess once again it's a yellow, so no wonder they had so many people spawning in, but that is a lot. Jeez, look at them all go. Hopefully they don't get too congested. That is my first pip, but that should very quickly disappear once I have, what is it, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, I don't even know. But once again, another week down, and once again 2 more motorways, which honestly just means that I should start using them. I have 5, how can I not be possibly using them? So you know what, motorway 2 can go, no, I want you a little bit, no, damn, stuff that entire thing up, but motorway 2 will be going straight to yellow because that's a longer distance for no apparent reason. Wow, that's a perfect timing, especially because green decided it just wants to come in and ruin the party. And so honestly, everyone is getting exactly what they want. I can afford to be deleting people, getting bridges back if I really needed to, but I really don't need to. I just can clean up the entire map and not have to worry about a single thing because I still have 4 motorways, which I've got to use them somewhere. You know what? You can have motorway 3, or is there a better swap? Nah, not really. There you go. Open up the map again. Light blue. Does light blue want one? No, that's a roundabout. Light blue. You can have everyone just gets one. There's going to be so many by the time we're done here. Oh, well, okay then. Well, right before we came to week 11, we can see that motorway 4's light blue was just starting to shut down, and I guess I can see why. There's just a few too many being 7, 8 kind of feeding one little building, and so 2 more bridges because why not? That is now 7. That's probably the last bridge that I will take, and let's just fix this fella up. Well, that should certainly cover me for the next little while. For goodness sake, look at how many people are just able to leave and go straight over motorway 4. I mean, it looks a little bit weird because I am taking them over the other building that was way closer and way more efficient, but if that's what it wants to do, that's what it wants to do. But hey, the score is definitely higher than I expected it to be. I expected it to be just now approaching 1,000 points, but looking around, this definitely does make sense as to what I'm looking at, with now another light blue up in the classic light blue spot. Hey, where am I possibly going to get you guys from? I mean, I guess I've got a whole bundle of the motorway 4 guys that can just go straight up there, but how do I possibly get them up there? Is anything? No, nothing here really helps me because I've already got everything I could ever need, and traffic lights certainly won't help me in that regard either. So, just pill for 4 of you or something. Who? Red? That red over there? Yeah, I guess I can see why. Immediately, everyone just gets to run to the rescue, and who just spawned in? Did I have another building or another? I don't see anyone not connected in, but I thought I heard someone. I guess not. And look, if I really need to, I can just recruit all of these reds into the mix as well. But honestly, looking at that, the entire pip's gone and there's only 1 back there. So yeah, 5 or 6 is enough. Lovely, lovely, lovely work. Straight back up to 3 motorways. And so who wants one? Honestly, this light blue can have one. Just get me my bridge back that I don't really need. And then, other light blues can have one. I guess they would be nice as well. Wow, I can't believe looking around that I have 7 motorways on the board. I mean, having 3 of them basically stacked on top of one another certainly just helps the visual aspects, but there were 7 motorways at, what is it, week 7, 8, 9? I don't even know, but 2,500 points at 7 motorways is unheard of, let alone all the other infrastructure. Here we go, week 14. All right then, well, 2 more bridges it is then. Wow, that is a lot of cars that are needed over there. Really? I need that many more people. That just shows me that it needs to spawn another red. So I'll open up that bit and I just hope. Hey, my prayers were answered. There we go. Absolutely perfect. So I'll move motorway 8 down to there. And honestly, I think with everything going on there, I would just leave that as an interconnected line. Oh, actually, you know what? There is no reason to be having that as a motorway line. Let me just change that very quickly. But hang on. I've got a few people popping off as well. Alright, well, yellow up the top left definitely makes sense. I can afford to be long-term, just come dragging these guys up and over and down and in. That'll be fine. I mean, how many do I need? Probably, that many should be suffice. I guess I can also afford to just a bunny hop over with his dark blue, and that is virtually everyone bar this guy joined in. So hopefully, I mean, there shouldn't be any way that Motorway 1 can just be complaining, or not. It's not even Motorway 1, it's just this fella right here, the classic dark blue. Otherwise, I guess I should just be looking around seeing who needs what. I mean, I think for now, just to make sure that these guys survive, we'll just chuck in a motorway and then see if I get another motorway in about 3 seconds here, right as I cross 3,000 points. Come on, it's been nighttime Sunday, now I just want daytime Sunday, and hey, I did get 2 more, and so honestly, this row can afford to just get deleted because there is no reason for that one. There we go, much neater. Motorway 8 it is, all the way up to 10 is what I could go though. Somehow dark blue is still, oh, actually no, I do take that back. They just managed to hold themselves off. It is yellow that is somehow managing to die. Come on, come on. Oh, it's getting closer and closer and closer. There we go, finally the pip is gone. You know what, I think it is only fair that I give these light blues a motorway considering I have so many of them. And then otherwise, yellow, do you need to be going somewhere? I guess you can just afford to be going straight up there in case, why not? And then, who else where? Dark blue, that's the problem. But how? You know, dark blue, just take a leap out of Green's book and just spawn all together, especially considering you only ever have 1 building. I think in all the history of LA that I've ever played, there's only ever been once where I had 2 dark blues, and it was magical. Come on, I mean, I'm approaching 4,000 points, but it's right there. It's like, the people are right there. There are plenty of people flying. I mean, I don't think that putting, I mean, I guess I might as well try it considering I still have 3 and every bit of infrastructure in the world. So here you go. Motorway from there to there. It's basically the shortest motorway I can possibly do, with motorway 10 especially, but that's just a little bit faster and a little bit overboard if you ask me. Honestly, look at this. This is absolutely death's corner, from this guy just popping up before and then back again, and then between these two that just refuse to go away with everything that I can possibly throw at them. I mean, I don't even have any more yellows, I don't think. None that are particularly available. I mean, you guys were in, but then maybe I just afford to just pump them up and in like that. Maybe that will be better. I mean, at least I have passed 4,000 points, but it's just such a shame because I have so much infrastructure. It feels as though I should be able to go on forever, but I still have 4 everythings and 2 motorways, and there's just nothing else I can do. Like, there's the shortest possible motorway, and it's still just too long, or there's not enough cars, whatever it is, it's just not possible. Come on, just a little bit more, go away, or whatever you want to do, just not that. Who else do I have that needs to be joined in? Honestly, I don't even get, oh my goodness, I thought I died and I hadn't even seen it, but 2 more motorways, week 18. I don't even know what to do with them, but I'll pause it and just start chucking them in the most ridiculous places. You guys need to come over to, I don't even know where, up the top maybe, or over here. I honestly need a roundabout over on the left there just to be able to sort all this stuff out, but here you go. You guys can go in there just because, you know, spawn someone down here for goodness sake, even up the top left, or whatever you need to do, just spread the love. Oh no, I think that is going to be dark blue just dying in a second here because there seems to be some kind of congestion going on here for some reason. I'm not particularly sure why. Everyone is just waiting on one car, but there we go. Let's just see, can they come back around fast enough, and otherwise can this yellow get its stuff together? Honestly, I still want to be able to put a roundabout in, but there's no room. They all just spawned too wonkily. See, look, this is the perfect example of things just not being able to physically meet the demands of it. These guys just racing up, but there's still cars in garages over here that aren't even being used, and so it's not if it's a supply or a demand thing, it's just the fact that they cannot get there fast enough. I mean, I've got one motorway, but how fast is too fast? If I literally make the shortest motorway in the world, it's 2 tires long, it doesn't speed it up at all, let's be honest. I mean, look, I've certainly done something right because it's nearly another week, and honestly, everything is popping off, so it shouldn't be too much longer, but we are approaching 6,000 points. Oh, there we go. I did not even see it. That middle red. Wow. 139 days, 57.15. That is insane. Where was he? Wow. I guess I didn't even see it. I just expected everyone to be dying. So I was like, oh, okay, if they haven't died yet, whatever. But no, there was only 3 little houses just trying their best to support the entire thing. And so I don't blame them whatsoever. And I'm certainly happy with that score overall. Let's just go and see what kind of high score can it be? What kind of percentage? Come on, load it up. Obviously, there still is 5 days, but wow, top 4%. People are doing pretty darn well, but hey, at least I cracked, just in the top 50. Jeez, what is people's top scores going to be? 41,000, blowing everyone else out of the water. There is no comparison there. Wow, just well done there.